and gentlemen, welcome to Rio de Janeiro. Royal Princess is safely secured alongside her berth, and we have received clearance from the local authorities for guests to proceed ashore.
We're going to Sugarloaf Mountain, and then a high-end Brazilian restaurant, and then Corcovado Mountain, where we'll see Christ the Redeemer.
Bom dia.
Debbie is our guide.
Not Spanish is another thing. They say buenos dias. So our Portuguese from Brazil, we say bom dia. I'm gonna be your tour guide today. My name is Deborah. In Portuguese, it's Deborah. This big building over here, our Ministry of Army.
Debbie did an excellent job showing us around Rio in our air-conditioned, comfortable bus. We're early for Rio's carnival. It happens in 2 weeks.
Lights are on and the floats, and everybody on the costumes, when they pass by, they painted the floor in white so it calls more attention for the colors. Here you can see the arch right here on your right. All the parade comes, that's where they count the time, that's where they finish. And all the little houses you see, those are called the favelas. Okay, that's a very poor slum area. The yellow building, yeah, this was built in the end of the 1700s by the Portuguese royal family, and nowadays this is our governor's office. Okay, he doesn't live here with the family, it's only an office. You know, we have our ex-governor in prison right now, and he's gonna be for a long time. All about corruption, okay? Unfortunately, during the World Cup and also because of the Olympics. Some places we are going to see nice wall graffitis. So they paint the wall all in white and they invite some artists to come. And nowadays there are many great Brazilian artists working all over the world. This is a special school for the blind people where they learn by Braille. Now, why is such a big building? It's because this is the best one we have in Brazil, and people from other areas, from other states, they can come and stay here, okay? Like if the mother, the parents, they can come and stay here with the kids.
We made it to the Sugarloaf Mountain cable car. It is near Escola de Guerra, Maritime Defense College. We're close to seeing the #1 marine view in the world, even better than Mount Constitution in Washington State.
My shoes? Yeah. See my shoes? It's not purple, but it's orange and pink.
It's a very warm day, but inside it's cool. These cable cars are 3rd generation, Swiss built, and put into operation in 2009. It starts at the base of 800-foot Babylonia Hill and descends to Morro da Urca, 722 feet high.
Ears pop yet?
Smooth.
Rio is a series of neighborhoods connected by tunnels through solid metamorphic granite.
Wow.
There's been 3 generations of cable cars, starting in 1910.
The German one, this is the Italian one, and we came in the brand new Swiss one.
Looking west, Botafogo Bay. Looking north, Central, Rio's downtown. But the best is yet to come.
Gorgeous day to be here.
Here we go.
Up here you'll see an eye-level display of nature's birds and man-made birds. Rio has 2 airports. At 4,300 feet, Santos Dumont, code SDU, is the short one.
Quick as he landed, you see him hit the brake?
This is the second leg to Sugarloaf Mountain. The warning sign says, Mind the Gap. Sugarloaf is 1,300 feet high.
Okay, so you're gonna have a beautiful view wherever you are, and Copacabana starts to show up right over there.
Fun's over, now we queue up for the long wait for the ride down. It took us 20 minutes to go through the queue before we were on our way down. But because this is probably the best marine view in the world, it was well worth it.
So we have 2 drinks during lunch. So I don't think we should have water right now because we are going straight to the restaurant.
We're about to find out that they love eating meat in Brazil.
To go to Corcovado, then I think everybody should take one.
Corcovado is the home of Christ the Redeemer.
In Brazil. Yeah, this is a beautiful postcard. Look at this. This is the Botafogo Beach. That's the bay. And you see the Sugarloaf here. And so we are gonna have a beautiful, nice buffet of salads, cheese, you know, a lot of different kinds of vegetables. And then they will bring the meat on the table. So they're gonna serve you 14, 15 different kinds of meat. Because after all this meat, we must have an ice cream. Right? Ice cream and coffee. Then we are done.
After finishing our delicious buffet and taking in the nice views, we partook in Brazil's passion for meat. Green means bring on the meat. Red means I think I've had enough.
Beef and chorizo.
Okay. We'll share. Sorry. Plastic. When you just
Chicken hearts were even offered, but there weren't many takers.
Bears can't eat all that meat, and besides, bears like fish and berries. Where are the fish and berries? Are they going to bring the fish and berries? What do you think, Eva? Maybe I'll just try a small bite.
Maybe all this eating is for the tourists. The young Brazilians seem very fit. Here comes the ice cream with a scoop of papaya and the espresso.
I know. Do you want to try some stevia, Gary? Okay.
It's already pretty sweet. This is a very strong Brazilian espresso. Next stop, Christ the Redeemer.
Corcovado is an Indian word that means hunchback. Hunchback because of the shape of the mountain. So it was another kind of nickname that we kept for many years. So we still say, let's go to Corcovado. And Christ the Redeemer, in our Portuguese, we say Cristo Redentor.
They started construction on the statue in 1926. It was completed on
12 October 1931.
The concrete was overlaid with mosaic stone. There were many ideas for a statue on top of the mountain. A competition was held, and the Brazilian engineer Heitor de Silva Costa and artist Carlos Oswald, with the help of French-Polish sculptor Paul Landowski, devised a plan. We got off at a small park by the Cogwheel train station. It was a short walk up to the train station for the first of our 3 conveyances to the top. But a fan-driven mist helped to keep us cool in this tropical environment. We're on a 2.4-mile, 20-minute ride. Destination? The top of Corcovado Mountain, 2,300 feet high. The train uses a cog wheel system that meshes with a toothed third track in the center. It was opened in 1884 and got updated Swiss rail cars in 1980. Here's the Rodrigo de Freitas Lagoon and the Gavia horse racing track. Our second conveyance is one of 3 small elevators.
Well, it says Otis. That's a pretty good name, Brad. You gotta trust old Otis.
2 escalators provide the final lift to the top. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yes, and another one.
I wish everyone could get their picture taken here.
Where is item?
Wow, that's quite a view out there, and they call it Sugarloaf Mountain. And I wonder if they have any honey up there, or anything else that a bear could eat.
I'm amazed. Oh, there's 2 of them.
We spotted a monkey, but I only got its tail. It's time to head back.
Let's make a line right here.
What do you think of these crazy trips that I bring you? The lady with the iPhone 8 got the monkey. The iPhone 10 did even better.
I think it does look a little bit like a capuchin, maybe?
On the bus ride back, Debbie talked about the favelas where the poor people live.
We have many good people that they live in the favelas. Sometimes we have the gangs, you know, the bad people, they sell drugs. You should look for this movie, City of God.
Oh, City of God.
Then you're gonna understand a little bit about the slum area. For sure, one day in Rio, it's not fair. You have to come back to this city. We have so many beautiful things. So thank you very much for at least giving us a chance to come to the city. Obrigada, obrigada.
My Fitbit showed we had walked 8,000 steps in 90-degree heat. We were glad to catch a shuttle back to the ship. Home sweet home.
No, home sweet home for sure.
A couple of hours later, we were deluged in a thunderstorm. The Lido deck got a thorough dousing. Shortly after the last bus arrived, we set sail at 11 p.m.